This is Philly 57, serving the Lehigh Valley on Channel 46.
You're watching UPN 57, WPSG in Philadelphia.
From the Delaware Valley's News Authority, this is KYW News Radio This Morning on UPN 57, WPSG Philadelphia. Brought to you by Acme Markets.
This is Wednesday, the 10th of September, 2003. Good morning, I'm Ed Abrams. The top stories every 10 minutes on KYW News Radio This Morning. Here's the latest. Twin Palestinian suicide bombings rocked Israel yesterday within 5 hours of each other.
The bomber was stopped by a security guard at a cafe entrance in Jerusalem when he blew himself up. It was almost midnight. The street was still full of people on a late summer evening out.
Good morning and welcome back to UPN 57 Wake Up News. I'm Michelle Jerson in for Sean Murphy. Behind me we have a shot of 422 at 23. Taillights are heading eastbound. I'll tell you what's going on there as well as where there are some malfunctioning traffic lights coming up next.
And good morning. I'm meteorologist Melissa Sander. And ahead, we've got some rain on tap. What kind of a weekend will it be? I'll let you know.
And new developments in the search for a missing pregnant mother. Police search the home of the father of her unborn child.
And now, UPN 57 Wake Up News.
It's Friday, July 29th. We've got nonstop traffic, the latest weather, and your morning headlines. Arrive on time and informed, no matter where you're headed. Good morning. I'm Karen Adams. The time now is 6 o'clock, and time to turn it on over to Michelle Person for another look at the roadways. Michelle.
Thanks a lot, Karen. Let's start things off right here where we have an accident. It's in Falls Township.
You're watching the CW Philly Wake Up News at 8.
Shopping for clothes can be a real hassle, and not all of us can afford a personal shopper. But there is a new way you can get that runway look, and you never have to leave your house. Anne-Marie Green shows us how.
You're watching the CW Philly Wake Up News at 7.
Well, stay with us. Things are about to get a little wild. The Bucks County Zoo is right here at our studio, and that is a baby wallaby. Yuki's going to get an up-close look.
Now, in high definition, eyewitness news on the CW Philly.
Well, everyone loves a donut early in the morning, right?
Now, live, eyewitness news on the CW Philly.
Libraries in danger. A budget shortfall puts Camden's public libraries in jeopardy. We'll tell you how the mayor plans to keep them open. It's Monday, August the 9th, 2010. Good morning, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Anne-Marie Green. Also, a local man in Afghanistan for a medical mission falls victim to a deadly attack this morning.
Right now on Eyewitness News at 10, tracking a winter storm. Some areas may see potentially significant snow accumulations. I'll show you where. And two men, both smoking. One is being touted as a safer cigarette designed to help you quit. But is it really? And feeling stressed? A new stress buster some women swear by.
Now, Eyewitness News at 10 on the CW Philly.
Good evening, I'm Dave Huddleston. From the shore to the Poconos, we've got a storm coming. The kids will get to school, but it's coming home. That's the problem. Let's get right to meteorologist Doug Kammerer for the latest on what we can.
Now, in high definition, eyewitness news on the CW Philly.
Well, the man accused of keeping 3 women locked up inside of his home for a decade is locked up himself tonight. And now Eyewitness News has learned that Ariel Castro has connections to our area. Well, good evening. I'm Chris May.
And I'm Natasha Brown. Castro's uncle says he spent several years living in...
Now live in high definition, Eyewitness News on the CW Philly.
I thought we were in a war zone, and then it was like 50 bombs right after each other.
Explosions tear through a welding factory, leaving several people hurt and forcing more than 100 others out of their homes. Tonight, firefighters are still on the scene trying to put out the flames. An eyewitness captured this video as the explosions went off. You can see plumes of smoke filling the sky from miles away. Good evening, everyone. I'm Dave Huddleston. 5 people are hurt, 1 critically. Exploding propane tanks make this a very dangerous situation.
We're following breaking news right now. A police standoff is now 30 hours old, and there is still no sign of a resolution in sight. Good evening, everyone. I'm Natasha Brown. Thanks for joining us. A neighborhood under siege tonight. Police are trying to coax this suspect peacefully from the house.
From the CBS Broadcast Center in Philadelphia, this is CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Happening today, he was once hailed a hero. Now, in just a few hours, disgraced former Philadelphia police officer Richard DeCoatsworth, he's going to appear in court for sentencing. We'll be live for you.
And our other top story, a busy night for police and medics in Philadelphia. Bullets fly in what's being called a very violent night. So far, all of the gunmen involved are still on the loose. Good morning to you. Today is Wednesday, March 12th. I'm Nicole Brewer in for Yuki this morning.
And I'm Erica Von Teal. I want to start things off first, though, with traffic and weather together. Katie's out on the sky deck. Bob's in.
From the CBS Broadcast Center in Philadelphia, this is CBS 3 Eyewitness News.
Well, he's been on the run for 37 days, but police searching for a suspected trooper killer Eric Freen are investigating a possible sighting, a lead in the case that they call highly credible at this point. Good evening, everyone. I'm Natasha Brown. Thanks so much for joining us. A woman out for a walk says that she spotted Freen last night near his old high school in the
Live from the CBS 3 studios in Philadelphia, this is Eyewitness News on the CW Philly.
Newlyweds found murdered inside their home, and tonight police say the killer is still at large. Good evening, everyone. I'm Natasha Brown. Thanks for joining us tonight. This investigation is unfolding in a condo community in Wilmington, Delaware. Eyewitness News reporter Todd Quinones is live at the scene with a developing story for us. Todd.
And Natasha, police remain here on.
This is CBS News Philadelphia.
The Temple University community mourning the senseless killing of a police officer in the line of duty. What we're learning about the investigation and the teenager now under arrest for his murder.
And breaking overnight, a deadly crash involving several young adults in Mayfair. And it may have been caused by a wrong-way driver. What we know from the scene and how first responders helped to rescue the victims.
Starting off the holiday quiet and a bit chilly this morning, but we have another warm-up on the way. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on the CW Philly. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Janelle Burrell. Welcome to this Monday morning. We're going to start with our next weather forecast with meteorologist Kate Bilo. And up and down this week, Kate.
We have a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
If you don't like the weather today, you might like it tomorrow.
Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in Philadelphia, this is CBS 3 Eyewitness News on the CW Philly.
Now at 10, a New Jersey family shattered. Their minivan unrecognizable after a multi-vehicle crash on a busy highway in Delaware. 6 people inside, but only 1 survived. 5 relatives, including 4 children, died in the wreck. Hello, everyone. I'm Alexandria Hoff. Yuki is off tonight, and Jessica Dean will be along in just a moment. The deadly crash happened this afternoon in the northbound lanes of Route 1 in Townsend, Newcastle County. Eyewitness News reporter Shantae Lands is live at the Delaware State Police Barracks in Odessa with the latest. Shantae.
Alex, State Police called this crash heartbreaking. A family of 6 was...
From the CBS Broadcast Center in Philadelphia, this is CBS 3 Eyewitness News on the CW Philly.
Police say a teenager was killed in a possible road rage crash in Chester County. Tonight, the search continues for the driver involved. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
I'm Jessica Dean. The young woman who was killed had just graduated high school and had planned on attending college in the fall. Our Alexandria Hoff is live in West Goshen tonight, where we've just learned startling new developments in this case from police. Alex.
Yeah, Yuki, Jessica, what was a possible road rage situation has now become a murder investigation. Just moments ago, we were speaking with the Chester.
Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in Philadelphia, this is CBS 3 Eyewitness News on the CW Philly.
Right now on Eyewitness News at 10, for the fourth time this year, a tornado touches down in New Jersey. Hello and good evening. I'm Joe Holden. The EF0 tornado swept through Mount Laurel this afternoon, reaching speeds up to 70 miles per hour. This dramatic video behind me shows the force of the storm lifting a car up and then flipping it over. That was at the height of the drama. Our Shantae Land spoke to one man who watched the funnel cloud form right in front of his eyes.
There's three of them.
Frightening moments for eyewitnesses.
Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in Philadelphia, this is CBS 3 Eyewitness News on the CW Philly.
Tonight at 10, get ready for a Sunday soaker. Some sprinkles moving into the Delaware and Lehigh valleys right now, but heavier rain will be moving in, making for a soggy end to our weekend. Good evening, I'm Joe Holden. Grab an umbrella. You'll need it for much of your Sunday, thanks to remnants of Tropical Storm Olga. I'm in the Weather Center tonight, joined by meteorologist Lauren Casey, with more on timing for the Sunday and if it will be a total washout.
Yeah, if you can stay off the roads during a time frame tomorrow, that's going to be your best bet. A great excuse to just sit home, sit on the couch, don't run those errands, just skip them. And it is going to be a soaker of a day, especially as we head into the late morning and early afternoon. But for right now, just a few sprinkles working through.
Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in Philadelphia, this is CBS 3 Eyewitness News on the CW Philly.
And now at 10 o'clock, there's finally a date for Philadelphians to enjoy many things we took for granted. For some, that means getting that haircut or shave. Hello. Taking that swim or walking through the zoo will do wonders for mental health. Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington.
And I'm Jessica Cartalia. The mayor and health commissioner today outlined plans for lifting restrictions, resuming certain activities, and a date for when we can enter the green phase and head to the gym. These developments rely heavily on a big factor. Alexandria Hoff caught up with one business owner who says they are ready to get people back in his chair. She's in Spring Garden tonight. Yeah, we all need to get back to normal, Alex.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about it. Talking about hair myself, I think I definitely could get some use out of sitting in that chair. But you know what? As you mentioned, all of this relies on a couple factors here.
Live from the CBS Broadcast Center in Philadelphia, this is CBS 3 Eyewitness News on the CW Philly.
A new administration will be inaugurated on January 20th.
There is a right and there is a wrong, and right now the state of Florida is wrong.
Now, the moments that matter most from across the country and here at home. A deeper dive into the biggest stories impacting you.
Over the next few decades, largely phase out fossil fuels.
A focus on your family's health.
Just being around trees lowers blood pressure and boosts your immune system.
And tapping into the unending resource of hope.
Nature at its best. Seize the moment while it's here.
I'm Tom Hansen. Your news starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington with your local headlines. After a beautiful Friday, storms are rolling in for the weekend. Let's get that next weather alert with Chief Meteorologist Bill Kelly.
Yeah, Yuki, we're going to be on alert tomorrow, mainly for the evening hours between, let's say, 5 p.m. and 1 a.m., somewhere in there. And it's because of a system that's off to our west. Right now, we're seeing a few showers, not in our area, just outside, though.
Not safe right now for another evacuation attempt.
Now, the most important stories from across the country and here at home. A deeper dive into the biggest stories impacting you.
Basically take over all of your information, your data, any of your apps.
Keeping you and your community safe.
Whatever it takes to keep you alive.
Plus the positive and the inspirational.
If I can impact, just one family or even dozens, I know I've done something pretty special.
I'm Tom Hansen. Your news starts now.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Yuki Washington with your local headlines. Friday night, a 15-year-old was fatally stabbed just a few blocks from his home. As Elisa Roberts reports.
From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. The Phillies saying cheerio to Philadelphia and hello to London. This weekend, the team takes on the New York Mets abroad. What they're saying about bringing America's pastime across the pond.
Also, an abrupt closure and uncertain future, and now 2 lawsuits. The group's taking legal action against the University of the Arts as students, staff, and faculty demand answers.
It's going to be another unsettled day as storms continue to move across the region. Meteorologist Kate Bilo is tracking our next round of rain. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donnelly.
And I'm Janelle Varell. Thanks for starting your Thursday with us. All right, let's start with the next weather forecast, because lots to talk about after that heavy rain last night.
From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia on Philly 57. Now at 8 o'clock, 6 years after her death, police make an arrest in the killing of a 17-year-old in West Philadelphia. Her loved one saying this afternoon, God and time equals justice. Good evening and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jessica Cartalia. Today, the district attorney's office announced the arrest of Devin Bryant. Investigators believe gunfire was between two rival groups in the neighborhood. Sandrea Williams' family says that Faith helped them over the years. Dan Snyder has their story tonight. Well, still ahead, chaos on Capitol Hill.
Are your feelings hurt?
Her words down.
Aww.
Oh, girl, baby girl.
Insults, personal attacks, that's just the start of it. A hearing in the House goes off the rails.
Several weekends of heavy rain are affecting people's gardens. I'm Brandon Goldman. Coming up next, we have tips to make sure your garden is thriving.
CBS News Philadelphia is sponsored by Citizens. Made ready.
The trial of New Jersey Senator Bob Menendez and two other businessmen continued in federal court in Manhattan today.
Philly 57.